Hi guys, welcome back to the Vanity. So today what we're going to do is another declutter series. If you've seen this intro before, that's because I'm using it for all of the rest of my declutters. The rest of my makeup, I'm just kind of wanting to go through drawer by drawer or sort of product bunch by product bunch, and it may not be enough to do a full video on. So I just wanted to film them and then I can add them all in if I want to or break them up. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's just go ahead and get started. Okay guys, here we are with highlighters. I know this one is likely going to be more difficult for me than anything else, so let's just go ahead and get into this. So first off, this one I know doesn't have all highlighters in it. This just has one cream, well it's a cream palette, but it just has a shimmery highlight here, which I like, and then this one is supposed to be like your cream lighter highlight, and that I don't like, but I am going to keep it for the shimmery one. So that's definitely in the keep pile. Then I know for sure I'm not going to get rid of, oh, this is a blush, so that doesn't belong here. I'm not going to get rid of this, which is MAC Soft and Gentle. I really love this highlighter, so I'm definitely going to keep that guy as well. Let's see. This one, I love the way that it looks as far as the color. This is the Essence Soul Glow Cream to Powder Highlighter. But it does tend to break up your foundation a little bit if you're, when you're using it. So it just, unfortunately, just doesn't behave as well on the skin as some of my other ones. So I'm going to have to declutter that guy. All right, this Healthy Elixir, the Vitalist Healthy Glow. This one, because I just got it, I'm not going to declutter it. I'm going to give it a little bit more of a chance. But for sure, within the next couple of weeks or months here, if I don't find myself reaching for it, I am just going to go ahead and get rid of it. So this is in the to be tried more category, and then from there I will decide if I'm going to declutter it. I know for sure I'm not getting rid of either Cindy Lou or Mary Lou, so I'm going to keep both of those. I absolutely love this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter. This one I think is in Precious Petals. Yeah, Precious Petals, so I'm definitely keeping that guy. Okay, this What's Up sample guy, I'm going to keep it. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to use it, but I'm going to keep it around. It hasn't been used, it hasn't been opened or anything like that, so I'm definitely going to keep it around. Maybe I'll put it in a giveaway. The Wet n Wild Mega Glow Halo highlighter, or Hello Halo highlighter. This one I really like. I kind of want to get another one, but as you can see I have many highlighters so I don't need to, but this is in the holographic one. If you guys haven't seen swatches of these, oh, it's so pretty. So I tend to just do like a little dot like that, and then I just blend it out with like my beauty blender or a stippling brush, and you can see it just gives, oh, this such a beautiful pink, like purple iridescent glow to the skin. I know I want to keep this. It is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this one is in Opal. It's just a little sample guy. I'm going to try and use that bad boy up, so I am definitely going to keep that. And I'm going to keep this one, the cream one in Opal. I love that guy. I'm really happy that I got a sample size of it because, as you know, when you have so many highlighters, you don't need that many. I think I'm going to have to get rid of this Physicians Formula one. For whatever reason, this one continues to get hard pan on it, and I feel like I'm just constantly scraping, and it just is so difficult to get off. So I think it's time. I've had it for probably 3 years. It was one of the first things that Kathleen Lights really got me to buy because she loved this one, and I know it's hard to find. It's in Miami Strip. But I think it's time to go. This one's definitely going to have to go. Let's see here. So I've got this e.l.f. highlighter in Pinktastic. Everybody loves this highlighter, and I'm definitely going to keep it around. I love tossing this one in my camping bag, and then I know it's not like one of my expensive ones if something happens to it, so I really like traveling with that guy. Laura Geller. Gilded Honey. This... I kind of am on the fence about it. I feel like maybe mine just isn't, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it has that really wet gelato type feel that everyone was talking about. And to be 100% honest, this is just too gold for my skin. So I am going to go ahead and declutter that guy. This Hard Candy in Tiki, it's a really great highlighter too. I'm just going to put it next to Gilded Honey though, just to see It's a little less metallic and a little bit more on the yellow side as opposed to the bronzy gold side. So this one I think will still work, so I will keep that. This one is called just a beauty powder. It's from MAC. I use it kind of like a highlighter, but I think on really fair skin you could use it like a blush. It's just a very light pink color, but I use it more of like a highlight on top of like a pink blush that I'm wearing, so I'm definitely going to keep that. As you can see, it's got a nice little like sheen to the skin, so I'm going to keep that. Okay, I know I'm going to keep this Tarte highlighter in Stunner. The Tarte highlighters are a really nice formula. They're very like moist feeling, and like this is just super intense. So you can see there, it's very metallic, so I absolutely love this one as well. This CYO one is actually called their Bronzing Rocks, and this one's in fair to medium. But if you've seen my review on these products, these to me seem like they're definitely more of like a highlight product, and I think it would work really well like just to highlight the skin in the summer. See, it's got more of like a taupey sort of undertone, but it's so shimmery, like that just would not be a bronzer for me, but I am going to keep them. Let's see here. So I've got this shimmer palette from e.l.f. I think I am going to declutter this guy, although I think the colors are pretty. The formula on these are so like, I don't know, they're just so creamy. I don't want to say greasy because they really don't feel greasy, but I don't think are really going to dry on your skin either. So I just don't think it would be very good to put that on top of your foundation. It's just so creamy and it doesn't like dry down. So I think I am going to get rid of that guy. Okay, so I've got some stick highlighters here. So let's go through those. I've got this Wet n Wild one. I think it was a limited edition thing from last year, and I honestly just don't find myself using it. This is Marigold Round. Marigold Round. I don't know why I'm having trouble saying that. It's pretty, but it's not really all that intense, and I feel like I can get more of a glow from like this, and these seem to like dry down, whereas this, again, like the e.l.f. stuff, it just feels so creamy, like it's just not gonna ever set, so I think I'm going to get rid of that one too. This Trestique one I got in some kind of like a sample box, and this one is a little bit more intense. It doesn't feel quite as creamy, so it's not quite as tacky on the skin, so I am going to keep this cream one, this stick one. Of course I'm going to keep this Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild one. I honestly thought that this was going to be much better than it was. I don't know. I'm kind of sadly disappointed in this. I love this Lucky Clover color. I feel like it's really interesting. It's got like a nice green shift to it. I think that's really pretty. However, I just cannot wear it as a highlighter. I usually just pop it on the inner corner, and that's where it lives. This Blue Ice one looks really pretty as well, like on the inner corner, but on my skin, it shows up just a little bit too much, and it just looks ashy and weird. Same with this one. They swatch out so pretty on the hand, but on the face they tend to look a little bit chunkier. This one isn't as bad, even though it looks really gray in the pan. On the skin it's not quite as bad, and I find that these purples for me are almost completely unusable. They're just too much. And to be 100% honest, these are a rough texture for a powder. And the most usable one for me for a highlighter is Pink Heart. And even that has still even a little bit of an ashy undertone for me. So I'm not 100% happy with this. I did get it on Black Friday, but I am going to keep it. I know it's a bad reason just because I paid money for it, but I do really like this Lucky Clover one. So if I got rid of it, likely I would depot that guy because I like it so much. Okay, let's make a decision about this Wet n Wild Mega Glow one. I've had this for a while since they came out, and to be 100% honest, the powder feels really great. It's really nice, softly milled, like finely milled powder. But I don't really use it. So I don't know. And swirled all together, it looks more like a blush on me. I think I'm going to declutter that guy as well. Okay, the Sleek palette I am definitely going to keep. I just recently got this. In here it's got a cream one, which is really, it's really creamy because it is a cream. It does feel a little bit, it is a slightly like too creamy, but it's a little bit drier formula. And then these three, even though they look really different, they don't really seem to behave all that differently on my skin. So here's like the yellow one, and here is this other one. Where's that one? Yeah, like these two don't even really look different on my skin at all. The yellow one looks slightly brighter. To be 100% honest on the skin, they look pretty similar, but they're really intense. They're great for inner corners, highlights, and yeah, it's a nice little palette, so I'm gonna keep that guy. Okay, last but not least, I have these little cream type of liquidy highlighting products here. This one I got a while ago, I think like in an Ipsy, and I haven't gotten that in a while. I wonder if this has an expiration date on it. I don't know. It's from the Beauty Crop. It's called their Lightning Crew Nourished with Pineapple and Green Tea. Ooh, it's kind of coming out there. It's a really intense, almost like a liquid cream highlighter. Like it, look at that. It looks just like liquid metal on the skin. It's crazy intense. So I am going to keep it because I don't have anything else like that. It's just super intense, super shimmery, not shimmery, but super metallic. You can't see any glitter chunks in there. It's just really, really pretty, and I really like that. Next up is these Shimmering Facial Whip by e.l.f. These are a pretty sticky formula, so you have to be very careful when you're putting them on over your foundation, but it's a really nice shimmery, creamy liquid type highlighter. They don't dry down though, but I am going to keep them because they're in a nice little squeezy tube. They don't take up much room. I am going to keep that guy. I am not doing very good on these, but what are you going to do? So this is like a points perk that I got from Sephora, so I wanted to try the Cover FX highlighting, what are they called? Custom Enhancer Drops. This one is in Moonlight. And I'm going to keep it. They're very like metallic, as you can see, but there's no like glitter in there. And it seems actually pretty similar to that Beauty Crop one, but this one is less creamy and it dries down. Like up here, it just feels like it's already dry. Okay guys, this go around I did not do so great. I'm only getting rid of these items over here. Six items I'm getting rid of. This is in the to try and possibly declutter, and I'm keeping these guys over here. We're going to count this palette as one. So we've got 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20, I do believe. That's terrible, but I love my makeup. I love all these highlighters, and I'm happy they're all still in my collection, and I am going to declutter these guys. Alright guys, that concludes this declutter episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you do want to be notified for my videos whenever they upload, I'm sure you've been told by every YouTuber, but just ring that little bell and YouTube will send you notifications on my videos. And I hope you guys do that. Thanks again for taking time out of your day and watching my video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!